Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue. It's Wednesday evening and we're just getting ready for bed. And I thought I would do another Ask Baby Blue session. We're going to have another little chat, aren't we?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
You don't have to shout. They can hear you, don't worry. Okay, so today I thought we'd talk about the environment. Now, she's just told me she doesn't know what that means, but you know what nature is, don't you?
Yeah. It's all about animals and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. And why do you think it's important to look after the planet where we live in?
Because people live in it and animals.
And animals live in it. So what sort of things shouldn't you do you think?
You shouldn't ruin the whole world.
You shouldn't ruin the whole world, you're right. What about dropping rubbish on the floor and leaving it there? Is that a good thing to do?
No.
Do you know why it's not a good thing to do?
Because someone might slip on it.
Very true. What about the animals? What might the animals do?
They might chew people.
They might chew it and then it will get stuck in their tummy and they'll get really poorly, won't they?
Yeah.
And what about if a birdie put his head through something and got stuck?
He would die.
He might die, you're right. It's sad, isn't it? That's why it's very important to put our rubbish in a rubbish bag, isn't it? Yeah?
And in the bin.
And in the bin. Yeah, that's right. And what do you think it's better to walk to preschool or get a car to preschool?
Both.
Both. Which is better for the planet, do you think? To walk or to get a car?
Walk.
Why is it better to walk?
Because it helps you get exercise.
That's very true. Yeah. What does the car do?
It goes really fast.
It does go really fast. And what comes out the back of the car? Do you remember?
Steam.
It's not steam. It's fumes and smoke, isn't it?
Ah!
Are they good fumes that come out the back of a car?
They're bad.
They're bad. What do they do? Do you know?
They make it all smoky.
They do. They do. And it's not very good for the environment. So you're right in saying it's better to walk because then you don't make all those fumes, do you?
Yeah, but if you go in the car, that's alright too.
It's okay. You can get electric cars. And
Or you can ride your scooter or your bike.
could ride your scooter or your bike. Yeah.
Or your car.
Yeah.
Not a real car, a pretend one.
Okay. And what do you remember what happened in Australia recently?
Lava.
No, not lava. What happened in the bush, in the forests in Australia?
All the trees fall over.
No, that was here. What happened in Australia, where the koalas and the kangaroos live?
Fire.
Fire, yeah. And what happened to the koalas and the kangaroos?
They got burned.
Yeah. And what did Grandma make?
A jelly pouch.
Yeah, who's that for?
Jelly.
And that's a baby kangaroo. Yeah. And why? Do you remember why the koalas? What do you remember? What was special about the trees the koalas live in?
But because they sleep in them,
They sleep in them.
and the bear, it's their home.
Why did they catch fire really easily? Do you remember?
Because it was burning hot.
And they have oil in it, which the fire really likes to burn. And so that's why lots and lots of them died. It was really sad. You were really worried, weren't you?
Yeah. And sometimes you get too excited and you go in some puddles.
You're going off on a tangent now, aren't you?
And
You like jumping in puddles, don't you?
yeah,
But
making me wet.
there aren't any puddles in Australia. But what did start happening that was really, really good?
Raining.
It started raining to put the fires out. That was really, really good, wasn't it? Yeah.
There might be puddles there.
And what happened here the other day when we were staying indoors on Sunday when you were poorly? What was going on outside?
Storm.
A storm, yeah. And what did it sound like?
Thunder.
It did sound like thunder because you kept thinking it was thunder. But was it windy?
Yeah.
And what did we see sitting in a tree?
A collared dove.
A collared dove, yeah. And what was he doing in the windy tree?
He was flying
It
around.
was, we saw a collared dove sitting at the top of the tree in our garden, and it was flying around with this tree, and his feathers were getting all fluffed, weren't they?
Yeah.
And he wouldn't get off the tree. He was determined to sit in this tree, and we were sitting there laughing at him, weren't we?
Yeah.
Saying, "Get off the tree!" Are you going to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're currently in bed and we're just getting ready to go to bed, and she's literally rolled over, tucked herself in, and I think she's about to go sleep. Are you going to sleep?
Yeah.
Maybe we don't need a bedtime story, do we? We'll just get you to do a bit of podcast talking and make you fall asleep.
Yeah.
You don't sound like you're falling asleep. Okay, so if you had to give any advice for somebody to be nice and kind to someone, what would it be?
It would be nice to help someone.
Yeah, so you're saying to people, go and help someone? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Do you want to do another interview again tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, tomorrow we will do it again. I'll try and think of something to talk about. Her views on politics actually are quite sweet. So yeah, I will put her to bed and then I'll be back with you. And just like that, she's asleep. I thought it was quite a nice little interview yesterday, so I just wanted to see if she'd do it again, and she did. So it might become a little bit of a feature. Let me know if you like it. I did have some good feedback from yesterday's podcast, so yeah, she comes up with some of the best things. And like I say, her views on politics are just beautiful. They're so cute. I won't spoil it for you. No spoilers, but yeah. And if you want to ask Baby Blue a question, I will. I'll put it to her. So yeah, I think I might cover politics. Tomorrow might have a quick chat about Valentine's Day and love and all of that sort of thing, because tomorrow we're going to be making a love potion. She wants to make love potion to give to people as a present because she thinks people need love and she wants to be magic. So I'm literally gonna see if I can find something online, because you can make like lava lamps, like homemade lava lamps, and we've got a couple of empty bottles, and I thought maybe we could do that. And it involves oil and paint and glitter and things like that. It's all stuff we've actually got in our arts and crafts store here. So I'm hoping I can find something that we can actually make, and we can make little love potions to give out to people. So I thought I might do my podcast while we're doing that, and while we're doing that we can have a quick chat about love and all of that. So yeah, let me know what you think if you're liking her interviews, because I think, but I'm biased, but I think they're brilliant. But yeah, it's so important to teach kids about the environment. I mean, to teach anyone about the environment. It doesn't really matter how old you are, but if you are a parent, it's in my opinion, it is our responsibility to teach them about global warming, teach them about all this climate crisis and everything. And she is very interested in it. We went to a festival in the summer, and there was a big stall, a Greenpeace stall, and they were talking about the climate crisis, and she made a little banner and things like that. But her being her, she was very inquisitive, asking why she's making the banner, what it's for. And then they were very good with her and they explained it to her. And she loves animals, and just in her lifetime, which is only 4 years, she has seen fires, she's seen lava. When she said lava, she meant the volcanoes. We were watching videos of when the volcanoes and things erupted and things like that. And she's seen high winds and hurricanes. She's seen various flooding, because I'd like her to have an interest in watching the news. It's something that I never did have, and it's something I feel like I should do more. But I think if she has that knowledge of what is going on outside of our little town, then she will ask more questions and she will be more conscious of environmental issues and things like that. And I think it is important for her to know. She might not want to do anything with it. She might just be an everyday Joe, but it's good to give them that foundation, I think. I mean, with the fires in Australia, she was absolutely glued to the TV, as I was. She wanted to know how the koalas were. She wanted to have updates on all the baby kangaroos and all the possums and all the Australian animals and things like that. She was absolutely glued to it. As soon as she saw me on Instagram, she was like, "Mummy, can we see the pictures? Can we see the pictures? Can we see the pictures?" And yeah, she's really I'm very quite proud of her actually, because she cares so much about the environment, and she loves getting out in nature. She absolutely loves it. She loves looking for bugs. She knows where to look for bugs as well. I don't think many 4-year-olds would know that. She knows like she said, she knows the importance of not dropping litter, why you don't drop litter, and just small things like that. But she picks stuff up. She probably knows more than I do in some respects. But especially with half term coming up next week here in Surrey, I know it's different all over the country, isn't it? One week is different. Like Sussex, who are our neighbouring county, their half term is usually either the week before or after ours. So, but for us, half term is next week. So I've sort of been trying to think of things to do, and there is so much you can do that won't cost you a penny. It's really quite amazing what just getting out and about. And obviously you've got to have indoor activities as well in case it rains. And they're not always that fun, but I have a National Trust membership. So I'm thinking I might see if we can go to a National Trust property. And you take packed lunch with you, don't you? Saves a little bit of money. And going for walks, our local vineyard, as you do, we have a vineyard here, they often run activities during the school holidays, and usually, weather permitting, they have a local falconry centre that will come and do a free bird display with owls, kestrels, hawks and things, and it's absolutely brilliant. Last time we went, actually, you might remember me putting it on Instagram, but one of the birds decided he wanted to stay in the tree and didn't come down. It took them about half an hour to get him down. It was quite entertaining, but we always go and see that. She loves to see that. And again, it's a take a picnic type deal. Go and walk through the vines, get to see it. They've got an art gallery there as well at the vineyard, so that's free to go around. So we tend to have a look around the art gallery, we go around the farm shop, we have a look around the little shop there, and have a coffee. And it's a lovely little morning out, really. So that might be on the cards, going for lovely walks up Box Hill and things like that. So I'm going to look into maybe doing some bug hunting or some things. Now the weather's getting nicer. I might do some flower identification because we've got lots of crocuses, violets, snowdrops, daffodils are coming out now. So spring is coming through and it's wonderful. So I'm quite excited because it means I can start getting out and doing that sort of thing again, because the miserable, horrible weather's gone, and it's still cold, but it's still going to be good nature hunting weather. And that's the sort of thing I feel is very important for kids. I mean, it's even fun for adults. I love doing it. Every June, for example, we do something called 30 Days Wild, which the wildlife trusts run. So look at your local wildlife trust. Here it's Surrey Wildlife Trust. You might be Kent or whatever county you live in, you will have a wildlife trust. And go to their website and you can ask to be sent a free pack. Do it nearer to June because I doubt it's there at the moment. And they'll send you a free pack. You get not bird seed. You get wildflower seeds that you can plant. You get ideas. You get charts and stuff. And it's a great thing. And the deal is that you do something in nature for every day of June, and it's fantastic. And we do it. I think this will be my 8th year of doing it. And it's great. It's fantastic. Even if you're an adult. I used to do it before she was born. I still did it. And it is so much fun. So I urge everybody to take a look at that. But anyway, coming to the end of the podcast. I hope today wasn't a bit too rambly and a bit random. But environmental issues are something I hold dear to my heart. And yeah, I just thought I'd include her in it. So take care of yourselves. I will be back for a little bit more of a normal podcast tomorrow, maybe. Oh no, making love potions, so it won't be that normal. Anyway, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.